Real Madrid stepped onto the field with high expectations, but what happened during the match raised a series of important questions. It was a game filled with tension, featuring an incredible goal from Mbappé and another from Bellingham, a worrying injury, and solid performances from some players, while others struggled. Is Real Madrid paying a heavy price for the physical issues plaguing the squad? And how did the players perform in the face of so many challenges? Stay until the end to understand everything that happened in this electrifying match and what it could mean for the team's future. So, if you love football and are a cool person who wants to help, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It would really help me a lot. Thank you. It was a fiercely contested match from start to finish. Real Madrid faced a tough opponent and, despite the difficulties, managed to secure victory in an exciting game. The first half was balanced, with opportunities for both sides. Both teams had chances to score. Mbappé opened the scoring for Real, but before the first half ended, Atalanta equalised with a penalty goal from De Ketelaere. The second half was marked by beautiful goals, such as Bellingham's after a lovely pass from Vini, and Lookman's goal, showcasing his individual play. Vini had already scored earlier, just 10 minutes into the second half, after the ball fell to him at the edge of the box. This match was also highlighted by Mbappé's impressive performance in the first half. He showed presence in the area and composure in taking advantage of Brahim Diaz's pass. His movement was crucial in creating spaces in Atalanta's defence, with quick bursts and precise dribbling that unsettled the opposing backline. In addition to his goal, Mbappé was a key player in several offensive transitions for the team, always looking to speed up plays and press the Italian defenders. However, Mbappé's standout moment was abruptly interrupted by a worrying injury. Still in the first half, the forward felt muscle pain after a challenge for the ball and had to be substituted. His departure was a blow to Real Madrid, who saw one of their key players leave the field prematurely. Rodrigo came on in his place and brought a new dynamic to the attack, but the emotional impact of Mbappé's injury was evident, shaking the team and the fans. Concerns grew even more due to the recent history of physical problems affecting Real's squad this season. In recent months, the club has faced a series of absences that have significantly affected the team's performance in various competitions. Vinicius Jr., for instance, had been sidelined for a while due to an injury but made his return in this match. Although he recovered in time to return to the team, his physical condition remains a concern for the coaching staff. Several other players are still injured and unable to play, not to mention those who have already missed games this season but were previously available or had played. These injuries not only affect the athlete's physical condition but also influence the team's chemistry on the field. Real Madrid, known for its depth and talent, finds itself in a challenging situation, having to deal with these ongoing absences, which could jeopardize performance in competitions. The uncertainty surrounding the player's health increases the pressure on the club's fitness coach and demands a more careful analysis of training and recovery protocols to prevent this issue from becoming a recurring factor throughout the season. Some critics point out that the intensity of training and lack of focus on athlete recovery may be overloading the players, increasing the risk of injuries. The fact that the club has several important players in the medical department at the same time raises questions about the adequacy of the physical preparation routines. According to the newspaper Relevo, Ancelotti has demanded that Antonio Pintus, Real Madrid's fitness coach, create a new conditioning plan for the players. The coach aims to have the team in shape for the upcoming matches. Now let's talk about some players' performances. Vinicius Jr. made his long-awaited return to the pitch earlier than many expected, and his presence on the field was highly anticipated. However, the first half wasn't exactly memorable for him. The player started the match quietly, perhaps a bit hesitant, still readjusting to the intense pace of the game after his recovery period. But it was in the second half that Vinicius showed why he is considered one of the top talents in world football. In addition to scoring a goal, Vinicius also provided an impressive assist to Jude Bellingham, resulting in a beautiful goal after a collective play. This contribution was crucial as it demonstrated his understanding of the game and his ability to create opportunities for his teammates. The way he moved and interacted with other players showed that despite his time away, his connection with the squad remained strong. Vinicius's performance was not only a relief for the fans, but also a clear signal that he is ready to be a key player in Real Madrid's strategy for upcoming matches. His return not only injected energy into the team, but also instilled confidence that Real can count on one of its most creative and decisive players to face the season's challenges. With this performance, Vinicius Jr. reaffirmed his status as a fundamental player and sent a clear message: he is back and ready to shine again. Tchouaméni's choice to play as a centre-back once again brought challenges for the player. Although he has excelled as a defensive midfielder on several occasions, his improvisation in the defensive line did not yield the expected results in this match. From the start, Tchouaméni struggled to position himself correctly and handle the pressure from opposing forwards. His game reading, which is usually a strong point, seemed impaired, and he made several avoidable mistakes. These blunders did not go unnoticed by his teammates, especially Antonio Rudiger, an experienced defender accustomed to handling pressure situations. Rudiger, who was firmer and more assured in his performance, expressed his discontent with some of Tchouaméni's decisions during the game, raising his voice at times. This communication, although necessary in a competitive environment, highlighted Rudiger's frustration with his teammates' errors. Rudiger's leadership in the defense was a positive aspect, and he excelled in keeping the defense cohesive and secure, making important tackles and clearances that ensured Real Madrid's defensive solidity. Rudiger's performance was also marked by a series of decisive interventions that prevented Atalanta from extending their lead. With effective positioning and exemplary game reading, he became a pillar in defense, always ready to cover gaps and guide the young players around him, including Tchouaméni. And Bellingham, huh? He continues to stand out as one of Real Madrid's key players this season, and his performance in this match was another testament to his evolution and talent. From the start of the game, Bellingham showed an intensity and commitment that energized his teammates. He moved fluidly through midfield, connecting well with the forwards and contributing defensively as well as offensively. With this performance, Bellingham reinforced his importance to the team, especially at a time when the club is facing challenges due to injuries to other key players. His ability to be decisive, combined with sharp game vision and technical skill, positions him as a leading candidate for individual awards this season. Real Madrid fans have been thrilled with his performances, and it is clear that Bellingham is determined to make his mark in the club's history. Despite the ups and downs, Real Madrid secured an important victory, but they urgently need to address the injury issues and some individual inconsistencies. What did you think of the game? Do you agree with the criticisms of the fitness coach? Or do you believe the injuries are just bad luck? Leave your comment, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to keep up with more content like this. Until next time.